Hello planner friends! So in this video we are going to talk about my current planner stack or my planner stack for Q4 that just started in October, and I have 4 planners here that I want to talk about. And I just also published a video on this one in depth, so if you wanna see more in-depth stuff about this one, then you can just click, I guess, here and watch that video first or after this video, however you wanna do that. So, but let's just go through this stack. So the first one in this stack is a Sweet Freckled Designs, or I think they renamed, I cannot remember the name for the life of me. I think Soft Paper Studio or something like that, but it was Sweet Freckled Designs before that. And I have this planner, and this is an undated planner, and this is my health planner for this quarter. And as I mentioned, I just filmed a very in-depth video on this one, so just go and watch that. But it's just basically my workouts on the monthly. I have my tracker on the weekly, and then just a weekly like spread to-do list kind of thing. And then I also have like a monthly tracker, and then my dailies, which are a combination of a to-do list for my health, and then some journaling, some gratitude, some info about my health, and like little decorations and whatever, habit trackers. So yeah, I just started this. Today is the 5th of October, and I just started it on the 30th of September. No, on the 29th actually. And actually no, that's wrong. I started it in September, but I started the weeklies on the 30th of September because I was sick. So I just basically started this, and I really like how this is going, and I'm very excited to pay more attention to my health with the help of this cute little planner. So yeah, that's one part of my lineup. Then we have this cute little planner, which is currently my absolute favorite, which is my academic planner or my university planner or student planner, whatever you want to call it. I ordered this the day before the September 15th common planner launch for the B6 and A5 sizes, because this is an undated one, and I originally really wanted a B6 Mulberry for next year, but a couple of days before that release I realized that it makes a lot more sense to me to have a planner start in October for uni instead of January, because the semester starts in October. So I got an undated one, even though I really wanted a Mulberry, but I decided to be, like realistic and go with a planner that makes more sense to me, even though it's not the color that I wanted. But so this is a B6 undated common planner in the color Onyx. I just put this little TCMC sticker on it because it's really cute, and it has the gold edges, obviously, because I love those. So yeah, this is my uni planner, and I am very, very, very excited about this one. I started using it this week because the semester started this week. There is nothing in the front because I don't have a printer, and so I can't print a vision board, and that is what I would usually put here. So it's empty for now, but maybe I will figure out a way to use it. This page is also empty because as I was talking about this planner in older videos, I don't think I need this much goal setting detail for this planner, so I don't think I'm going to use it. And then we have this one, and I mentioned in another video that I have two different ideas for this spread. One is to use it as a habit tracker, and one is to put like important information. And I'm still like waiting a little bit more to figure out which one of the two is more makes more sense to me and my degree. I am currently leaning toward important appointments and stuff, because I feel like I don't need more trackers in my life. I have so many indies and I don't want to, you know, put myself under more pressure. And I am trying to not repeat the thing that I did in my bachelor's degree, which was being very nasty to myself, not paying attention to my health or my mental health, and just being in stress constantly and putting a lot of pressure on myself to basically be productive and to study like 24/7. In my head, I never really had like a guilt-free break. Even when I was going to sleep, I was like, you know, I could just put an all-nighter instead and be like a very like hardworking student. So not even sleeping was like a time where I felt like I could just take a break guilt-free, and I don't want to do that. And I feel like if I put down a habit tracker on here to maybe track like on which days I studied for which subject, then I would put pressure on myself to study for everything every day, and then it becomes like this thing of like I need to study 18 hours a day to be able to check off everything, and I don't want to do that. So I think I am not gonna do a habit tracker, but I also don't have enough important like data to put on this spread yet, because the semester just started and I don't have everything, like every info that I could have, so it's still empty. However, I think I'm going to put some goals on this side, just so that I know where I'm going in a given month, and to have like an overview of a whole quarter. So yeah, but it's still empty. However, I dated all of these already just so that I can have them once, like if I want to use them. Now this is my monthly, which is quite simple, I would say. I just put down like appointments, events relating to university. So I have like a lot of study groups and a lot of like deadlines and kickoff events now that the semester started and whatever. So those are put down in my calendar. I also included some personal stuff like video calls, because that kind of I need to kind of think about these things when I plan my week for uni, since I would have to block time for a video call on a given day. So I put down that, and I also included the Falcon Heavy launch of NASA, because I am a huge space person and I live in Florida, relatively close to the Space Coast. And I just watched the Crew 9 ISS launch the other day, and that was amazing. So I want to watch this launch as well. However, as I mentioned, there is a hurricane coming next week, so I don't know what's gonna happen with this launch, but I've put it on my calendar before the hurricane was even a thing. So yeah, and also that is something that I would need to plan for on my weekly spread. So I need to check at what time that is and then block the time, because I can't study while watching the launch. So yeah, and then I put Halloween because that's fun. And it's gonna be my first Halloween in the US, so I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen. I also have just a little bit of like a to-do list on the side, and then some goals, just very basic. But yeah, I did actually date all of the monthlies already, because I was sick, as I mentioned, and I had a lot of time. So I did that. And then we have my weekly, which is just my schedule and time blocking, kind of. It is not like 100% accurate, but it doesn't have to be. I like to just sit down either the evening before or in the morning and just plan out my day, just so that I know like roughly if everything that I want to do that day is gonna fit, and if I maybe take on too much, or you know, just stuff like that. And so I kind of try to do it and I think it looks cute. We will see if this is going to work for like the whole academic year, but yeah. And then I also have like a study tracker, because this just kind of motivates me. This does not put pressure on me, it just motivates me to study more so that I can put a dot on the higher like part of the spectrum. And then I also have a little bit of like a to-do list for this week, just so I can note down stuff that I think of. So yeah, this is my weekly, and then in the back we have my dailies and yeah, my notes basically. So I was very inspired by Theory of Lauren, obviously. She's great, her spreads are amazing, she's like the ultimate like student planner account for me, so I was trying to imitate her planner. So I have a little to-do list here on the side, and then I just mix different things, like notes for my courses, just little like glimpse of my day. I put down a study routine here because I wanted to create one for the new semester, and then I have more notes from another course. And these little page flags just mark notes for my courses, and these are different colors for the different courses so that I can easily find notes on a given subject. So, and then yeah, just basically the same thing, just some notes, some more notes, some cute little things that happened that day, like officially being a grad student now, and then just some study methods, and then yeah, just more notes, to-do lists. So you know, this is basically kind of the same thing. And this is where we are now. Another hurricane is coming, as I mentioned. So yeah, that's fun. But yeah, this is my study planner, and I'm going to use this until the end of September next year, hopefully. The only thing is, and I'm going to use this definitely, but that it might be the case that I am going to use up the notes pages before that. That would be amazing, because I would really like to fill up this planner like 100%. But who knows. So then we have this one, which is my 5-year diary, and I started this in January, and I am not going to show you entries in this, because this is the only journal I have that I don't share on the internet, so I can write down things that I would not want to put on the internet. But this is by Sterling Ink as well, and I just write like a little paragraph for each day, and then I'm going to do that for 5 years. And I'm very behind on this, as you can see, and I yes, there are multiple months in here that are empty because of my thesis and my move to the US and whatever. So I created this little tracker in my pocket bullet journal to track my catch up on this, and I mean, it's a lot of days, but I am making progress. So And this one, by the way, is not really part of my lineup. I just kind of use it if I want to, just to make like a cute spread. But yeah, so this is also definitely part of my lineup now. Well, it has been since January, but you know, trying to catch up on that. And then we have my A5 common planner that I have been using since January. This is my catch-all, so it's basically my to-do list, my overarching to-do list, so basically anything and everything, and my journal as well. So yeah, just let me flip through these pages. It's not very interesting. I don't use these. I always try and then I never stick to it, so I give up. Here are my monthlies, which I also don't really use currently. I should probably. And then I also don't use the weeklies because I'm using the weeklies in my B6 study planner, and I don't need 2 weekly spreads, so I don't use these. However, I definitely tried. And they had like a purpose for a while, and now they don't, so I just don't use it. So these are all empty, but the main part of this is basically just the dailies. I have like a to-do list, and then I journal, and then I decorate. So there is like a lot of pages that are empty, but there are also a lot of pages that are filled up. So it's, and I was doing this vision board kind of thing for every month, and then I had to stop because obviously I don't have a printer now, so it's now all just like a mix of months in the back. But yeah, let me just quickly flip through these. March was a very interesting month because these are the 2 spreads that I created, and that's it. And then we have April, and at one point I changed up the layout a little bit. You're going to see. We have May. I have posted all of these spreads to my Instagram account, by the way, so you can go ahead and check it out. We have June. Yeah, I wanted to do this level 10 live thingy, but I decided to wait for the end of the year to put new goals. And then this is when I changed up the layout. This is when I arrived in Florida. So yeah, it's just basically my journal, and as I mentioned, also I have a to-do list every day, and then I include some like other things sometimes, like a to-be read list or like a planner wish list, and I try to journal every day, but I usually don't because that's too much. And then I tried this dashboard thingy just now for October, and I actually kind of like it, so I might be doing this moving forward. We have more dailies here, and this is where we are now. So yeah, this is basically my just journal, my daily journal, and I don't really plan in this one currently. This is the one that does all of my planning and holds all of my study notes. And then this one I am trying to catch up on, but I also just write a little bit of text every day. And then this one is my health planner. So that is my stack currently, and I'm going to keep to this stack until the end of the year. And then starting January, obviously this planner is going to be over with, and I'm going to start an Aura Estelle daily planner. I'm very excited for that one. I pre-ordered that, but obviously it's not gonna ship until later this month, I think. And so this is going to be switched out for an Aura Estelle. This I'm going to keep, obviously, because I just started it. I'm also going to keep this because this is undated, and I'm also going to continue this for the next 4 years. So a lot of this is going to stay for a while. So I just wanted to make a video, but I'm also going to do like an official 2025 planner lineup video at the end of the year, obviously. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I also have an Instagram account if you want to check that out. It's also in the description box below. And other than that, I hope you have an awesome day and that we see you very soon. Until then, bye!